Imagine quitting a six-figure job. Not because you were fired, not because you failed, but because you believed the internet would change the world. Your friends think you're insane. You walk away from comfort, stability, certainty, to chase something that doesn't even exist yet. That's exactly what Jeff Bezos did in 1994. At the time, Jeff had everything most people chase their entire lives: power, prestige, big bonuses, and a guaranteed path to wealth on Wall Street. But one statistic stopped him cold. The internet was growing at 2,300% per year. That number echoed in his mind, not for hours, not for days, but for weeks. He asked himself one question: what kind of business could ride this wave? That question led him to books, a garage, and eventually, Amazon. But before any of that, Jeff asked one question that changed everything. When I'm 80 years old, will I regret not trying? The answer was yes. So he quit. Jeff packed his car with his wife, some clothes, and a laptop. No investors, no safety net. No guarantee it would work. As they drove from New York to Seattle, Jeff wrote the first Amazon business plan on the road. Not in a boardroom, not with consultants, but inside a moving car powered by belief. Amazon was born in a small garage. No fancy offices, no air conditioning in the summer, no heat in the winter. The servers overheated, the space was cramped. To save money, Jeff built desks from old wooden doors. That door desk would later become a symbol, not of poverty, but of priorities. Jeff worked 12 to 16 hours a day. He answered emails, coded the website, packed boxes by hand, and personally drove orders to the post office. When Amazon made its first sale, a bell rang in the office. The team celebrated like they'd won the lottery, but behind the excitement, there was pressure. For years, Amazon made no profit. Investors doubted him. Competitors laughed. Analysts mocked the company and called it Amazon bomb. Then came the year 2000. The dot-com bubble burst. Companies collapsed overnight. Billions vanished. Dreams died. Most people would have quit. Jeff didn't. He said something that revealed his mindset. We are willing to be misunderstood for a long period of time. He wasn't chasing validation. He was chasing impact. Because greatness often looks foolish before it looks obvious. While others focused on short-term profits, Jeff focused on the long game. Amazon expanded beyond books, CDs, electronics, toys, clothes. But instead of cashing out, Jeff reinvested almost every dollar back into the company. Wall Street hated it. Why wasn't Amazon profitable? Because Jeff believed something radical. Customer trust mattered more than short-term profit. He introduced customer reviews, giving buyers honesty instead of marketing hype. He created Amazon Prime, rewarding loyalty over quick wins. Then came a move no one understood. Amazon Web Services, a side project, a tool for developers. Critics laughed again. Why would a retail company build cloud infrastructure? But today, AWS powers Netflix, Airbnb, NASA, and much of the modern internet. Jeff's philosophy was simple. If you can't afford to be misunderstood for 5 years, don't do anything new. He was building the future, not chasing applause. By 2005, Amazon was global. By 2010, it was the largest online retailer in the world. By 2020, it had changed how humans shop, read, work, and live. Jeff Bezos became one of the wealthiest men on Earth. But here's what most people miss. His mindset never changed. Inside Amazon, Jeff constantly reminded his team, it's always day one. Day one meant staying hungry, staying curious, staying bold. Because in Jeff's mind, the moment you feel successful is the moment you stop growing. Jeff Bezos' story isn't just about business. It's about courage. He could have stayed safe on Wall Street, but he chose discomfort. He once said, "I knew that if I failed, wouldn't regret it. But if I didn't try, I would." That's the difference between dreamers and builders. You might not have millions. You might not have investors. You might not even have support. But you have something powerful. An idea, a vision, and the ability to start. Because every great story begins the same way. One person, one decision, one leap of faith. A garage, a desk made from a door, and a refusal to quit. So let me ask you, what dream are you working on right now? Drop it in the comments. Because Jeff Bezos didn't wait for perfect conditions, he created them. He didn't wait for the right time, he made it the right time. This is OG Motivations, reminding you, you don't need $1 million to start. You just need the courage to take your first step. Because one idea, one decision, one moment of faith can change everything. It's not over until you win.